Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you what a Cardano ISO is and how it works, but more importantly, what to be cautious of and how to cash in on some of those easy gains. So if you want to take advantage of these easy gains, aka low-hanging fruit, by doing something that you're likely already doing, then you're going to want to stick around for today's video. For starters, an ISO or an ISPO is the same thing. It's an initial stake offering or initial stake pool offering. They are the exact same thing. Some of you back in your school days likely remember selling overpriced candy bars, and I'm gonna be honest, even to this day, I still don't know what those were for, but you could think of ISPOs as the exact same thing, a fundraiser. You can think of the ISO or the ISPO as the new version of the ICO, the IDO, or the IEO, and that's initial coin offering, initial DEX offering, or initial exchange offering. But with this, you don't have to hand over your precious crypto. So we're already talking about a bonus in regards to the new way of doing things versus the old way, which by the way, still is happening in crypto today. Now, it's pretty simple how these ISPOs work. First of all, particular stake pools are designated for the ISPO. Then you're given the amount of time, aka the number of epochs that the ISO will last. Then you will be able to delegate your ADA or move it to those particular designated stake pools. And at that point, you will receive rewards for participating in that stake pool during that given amount of time. For the most part, it's pretty simple because like I alluded to earlier, you're already likely staking your Cardano already. So other than getting in the right pool, you're essentially doing the same thing that you're already doing now. I'm sure at this point you're thinking, this seems a little too good to be true or a little bit easy if you've not participated in one of these ISPOs before. But I can tell you this much. You still are in control of your ADA even when it's staked, so you don't lose control of it. As well, you can pull it out at any time you'd like and you can sell it, no strings attached. And to go a step further, you can even stake your ADA from a hardware wallet. So that'll give you an extra sense of protection. By the way, if you do want to add an extra layer of protection to your crypto, consider Ledger hardware wallets. I do have a link in the description. You can go check it out. It is an affiliate link, but if you don't want to use that, that's fine. But check out Ledger. They have great products and I've been using them for quite a while. The biggest risk in my opinion is not doing your research. If you participate in the Sunday Swap ISO or the Sunday Swap Reverse ISO, then you probably got used to the idea that you weren't only going to get your Sunday Swap tokens as a reward, but you were also going to get your normal ADA reward that you get from staking. Well, it's a little bit different with most of these ISOs. Remember that fundraiser that I told you about? That is the way that most of these work. So in terms of the Sunday Swap ISO, you can pretty much consider that a way to just distribute their tokens. But for the fundraiser ISOs, which most of them are, you will be giving up 100% of your ADA rewards, but you will be receiving the project tokens, which is the reason that you get into the ISPO anyway. Now, giving up those ADA rewards is not necessarily a bad thing. If you look back at the ADA Finance ISPO that was held and you take its current value, you'll see that it made sense to give up those ADA versus the current value of ADA Finance tokens today. Something as simple as using a calculator, understanding the total supply and the token distribution can help you make that decision. Now you gotta remember there is vesting with many of these projects, so that doesn't mean that you'll get all your rewards at one time. You need to make sure that you do your research so you know exactly when you will receive those rewards. That is a very important factor to remember when you decide, are you going to give up your ADA to get those project tokens by participating in the ISPO. Here's 3 reasons why participating in these ISPOs can be extremely powerful. Number 1, depending on the token supply, the growth potential is crazy and you're getting the tokens for free. Now you do have to remember, like I just previously stated, the trade-off. The trade-off of your ADA rewards for the token project. But remember, they are free, which means your gains are even more magnified. Number 2, it's a way to diversify your portfolio. Well, because you're getting them for free, by simply staking your ADA, you're not gonna have to sell one type of crypto to be able to go into another one. So that is another great advantage to these ISPOs. Number 3, you get into these projects at the ground floor before they even hit top tier exchanges. And for most of us that have spent time in crypto, we know what that means. More gains. As projects start to hit top tier exchanges, more people get accessibility. As more people get accessibility, comes more capital. And when that happens, boom, that is how explosive gains happen in cryptocurrency, or at least one way it happens. In this market, you've got to use every single angle that you can. That is why I call this low-hanging fruit. People all the time are trying to reach high, to try to find some new way to make money in crypto, when often it's right under your nose, or in this case, right on the ground, as simple as it gets, by the form of an ISPO. If you found today's content helpful, pass me a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notification. The ISOs for Ada Finance and Meld have already come and gone, but these two projects still have massive potential. So if you're interested in those projects, check the videos out right here. And remember, tomorrow's wealth is built today.